We were always told in school you should treat the person like you would your own family member. If it was your own mother, your own father, your own grandmother, whoever it be, even if it's a neighbor that you're not even that close with, how would you treat them? You need to pretend that patient is that person and work with them just like you would want someone to treat your own friend or family member. So I think that I kind of grasp onto that. This is what I would want someone to do to my mom, or this is how I would want them to interact, or whatever that you can do so that I would get that person back in my life. Kind of learn how to use our hands again, huh? It's okay. It's frustrating, huh? You got it. Oh. An occupational therapist primarily works at getting a person back to being as independent as possible. We primarily work on activities of daily living, so anything that you would do or an occupation that you would do throughout your day. I think that I try to be as compassionate as I can, but I also know that I have to push my patients, so sometimes I have a struggle on, trying to be compassionate and trying to care, and not that I don't care, but I also have to push them, and I know with pushing them comes pain and comes discomfort and comes, fear and anxiety and related to all of their issues on top of their burn. Sometimes it makes it an uncomfortable situation because you're trying to build trust with somebody, but then you're telling them, I have to stretch you. Trust me, it's the best thing for you 3 months down the road, but they're seeing what's hurting right now. I always put myself in that person's place, or try to put myself in that person's place. I know obviously nobody wants to envision that, or nobody wants to have to go through that experience. However, I try to think of how I would want to be approached, how I would want someone to care for me, how I would want someone to touch me or tell me what they're doing before they just move me, or be a supporting person and not just come in and say, this is what I need to do, this is my job, this is why I'm doing it. I want to feel connected to them. Later on down the road, it's going to be better for you. You're going to be able to move things. You're going to be able to functionally use your hands, use your arms to take care of yourself and to be back out in the real world. However, at this point in time, when their pain's a 10 out of 10 plus, and I'm telling them I have to do this or else, they're not feeling that. So I want them to know what my purpose is there at the hospital and why I'm doing what I'm doing, but I also want them to know that it's for a valid reason and that it's all to help them out along the way. It makes you feel sad and upset yourself. I mean, again, you have to kind of put on that face where you're still the professional working with them and you have to get them through it, and if they see you upset, it sometimes makes it worse. You do have those emotions. We're all human, so we do feel everything that everyone else feels. But then afterwards, when it's done and over with, and I've had conversations with my patients that it's not going to be easy. If you're in a bad spot, I get that. I don't wish a burn upon my worst enemy. I love what I do, and I'm there for a reason because I want to make people's lives better, and I want people to be back in their natural environment and happy and healthy and to the best of their ability, living their life as independent as possible. It's giving them a sense that they are able to take care of themselves as they once did before.